Arcane Season 2 has already been announced shortly after the end of Season 1, and many fans are left speculating as to when the return might be. Well, have no fear, because while no one, Riot included, can say for sure exactly when production on Season 2 will finish, there is a lot of information out there about the production process that can give us a very good guess as to when that release will be. First and foremost, we know for a fact that Season 1 will not be in 2022, and we also know that Season 1 took 6 years to make. Now hold on, that figure seems terrifying. 6 years? Is Season 2 coming in 2027? No, of course it will not take that long. 6 years is the time it took from the absolute first pitch of the idea of even having a TV show based on League of Legends to that show actually appearing on screen. That 6 years also included a whole bunch of stuff, including having to pitch to get money for concept art, then having to repitch to get money for 3D models, and then having to repitch to get some basic proof of concept animations. And all the while, everyone involved on this project is working on other projects, producing other things. And so that entire process probably took at least 2 years. So that leaves us with a 4-year production time for Arcane Season 1. At most. But even that 4 years was rife with a lot of production issues. Namely, rather than sell the rights of Arcane to some Hollywood studio who's not really familiar with League of Legends, Riot decided to maintain close creative control of the project by working with Fortiche, which is the studio that animated Arcane. This meant production delays of all kinds. They did not have connections in Hollywood, meaning it was difficult to find voice actors. They had to halt production to refocus the scripts, and there was a massive learning curve in general on how to work with animators when producing a show like this. There was also maybe a certain little worldwide pandemic that you might have heard of that might have slowed things down just a little bit. And again, during this entire time, Fortiche was creating other animations for Riot while they were working on Arcane, so their focus was definitely split and not all on Arcane. So what are the advantages that Riot has going into Season 2? Well, first and foremost, Fortiche is hiring a number of positions for animators, 3D riggers, all that specifically for Arcane, so they were definitely going to have a bigger, more focused team for Season 2. Riot has also hired someone for a position that, quote, has deep relationships within the industry and are well versed in top artists, writers, directors, producers, and actors. And since that posting has been cleared, I can only assume that Riot has found someone who has those connections in Hollywood, and that, along with the clout from the success of Season 1, means that they are going to have actors and workers lining out the wazoo to work with them for Arcane Season 2. Riot has always been a very, very ambitious company. Music videos, stories, entire other games sharing the same lore. And so it's safe to say that Season 2 is going to be bigger and better than Season 1. However, it is also safe to say that Riot and Fortiche have both learned extensively from the experience of creating Arcane Season 1, and this will result in a more professional, streamlined creation process for Season 2. All of this information leads me to conclude that they could cut that 4-year period in half, at least, meaning that Season 2 is likely going to have a late 2023 release date. Now, unfortunately, that's a lot longer than many people, myself included, would like. I would love a 2022 release, but these things, especially the quality that Arcane has, these things take time. Let me know if you agree with that assessment, and leave a like to let me know that you like these kind of news videos. I really want to see your feedback, and if you've watched this far in the video and I provide you with some information, I think a like is well deserved. Please consider subscribing if you want to hear more about the production process for Season 2. I am going to be following that production process under a microscope, and I'm going to be reporting everything here. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.